Many of us postpone or give up on our dreams because of the fear of failure. Whether it be starting a new business, getting into a relationship, or moving to a new country, the what ifs can easily overwhelm us. What if the business fails? What if I get dumped? What if I don't make new friends? We all have asked ourselves similar questions at one time or another. The fear of failing can be immobilizing. It causes us to feed ourselves negative thoughts such as, it's too risky, or I am not good enough. How do we find comfort in the face of failure? How do we move forward in life despite it being risky? In this video, I will explain how the Stoics viewed failure and how they conquered their fear of failure daily. So let's get right into it. Now let's go ahead and first see what failure is. Now, failure is defined as a lack of success or the inability to meet an expectation. It's this expectation aspect of failure that gets us in trouble. Most of us go through life with too high expectations. We expect life to be easy and for the world to conform to our wishes. We never consider that things could happen any other way but the way we want. We fear failing because of these self-imposed high expectations we often place on ourselves. We view failure as an anomaly that only happens to the weakest amongst us, and by failing, we are also scared to be labeled as failures. It's time we break through this moral stigma and redefine failure. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how the Stoics approached failure. Now the Stoics viewed failure as a blessing rather than a curse. They understood that failure is often in the eye of the beholder and that our obstacles can be viewed as a source of growth. As the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius put it, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. By understanding that failure is merely an opportunity to improve, the Stoics eliminated the unpleasantness associated with failure. Now, the Stoics also constantly reminded themselves of their mortality. By remembering that they must die, the Stoics confronted and accepted that they only had a short time to impact the world. This allowed the Stoics to live a more courageous and productive life, free from the fear of failure. According to the Stoics, people that live a fearful life are riddled with anxiety and unnecessary suffering. Now here's a quote from the great entrepreneur Steve Jobs that further embodies this point. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Now, as I end this video, I want to share 5 examples of icons of the modern world that turned their failures into greatness. Now, the first one is Michael Jordan, who was cut from his high school basketball team for not being good enough. The second one is Steven Spielberg, who got rejected from film school 3 times. The third one is Oprah Winfrey, who was told she was unfit for TV. The fourth one is J.K. Rowling, who was a divorced single mother on welfare struggling to get by while she wrote Harry Potter. And the last one is the brilliant investor Warren Buffett, who was rejected by Harvard University. So the next time you are afraid of failing, remind yourself that some of the most successful people on the planet fail daily, but keep moving forward. That is what makes them great. So there you have it then. That is how we overcome our fear of failure using the teachings of Stoic philosophy. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please go ahead and like it and share it with your friends. And if you're interested in more Stoicism, self-development, or philosophy content, then consider subscribing. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.